Okay, we're going to attempt to do an upgrade on this transformer. Remember in a video prior, we noticed some missing insulation on one of the high voltage leads. And while it was still on the chassis, and I hadn't noticed it originally at first, upon first inspection, but did later. For some reason, I don't know why these manufacturers did that. Possibly, the only thing I can think of is for cost. Cost was important back then as it is today. I mean, everybody's looking for some cheap stuff. I mean, inexpensive stuff. And if you buy something today, boy, you balk at $600 for an amp, or $1,500 for a full sound system, audio, video, whatever. And of course, today is not as big a problem as it was then. They insulated everything else, like the 5 voltage, the 5 volt leads. They skinned them with tubing. The 6 volt leads, they shielded them with tubing. But the 120 volt AC leads, one was cloth covered and very pliable. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But the common lead, or the hot lead, is with rubber, and it cracks. Shake, crackle, and roll. Pop, snapple, and crack. Look at that. I mean, and it goes all the way down to where the tap is, wherever they connected on it. And that's the only thing wrong I see with this thing, is why did they use rubber wires, rubber insulation wires, for the high voltage leads and the AC lead, and wrap everything else? Yeah, I was thinking that same thing. So anyway, we're gonna pull this clamshell off, and the rest of the way, and we're gonna do surgery on the rest of these things in here. So I may convert the high voltage leads. Now see, the common, or the tap, the center tap, it's got cloth covered wires. That's not going to be a problem. I'm going to sleeve it with some shrink, but there's nothing wrong with that. So the red leads for the high voltage, and the common lead for the AC power is going to get some enameled wire to go back in it, and it's going to get sleeved like the others. So hang in there, we're going to move along. Okay, we got them partially exposed. We stripped a little bit more of the insulation off so that we could we didn't have to take and have it so stiff while we manipulate it. We dug it down that far, and I think one inside there is going to be pretty much safe housed. This here is the hot lead to the AC, and the other two are the high voltage leads. So what we're going to do is I might just go ahead and sleeve what I have here instead of trying to put another wire on it and clip it and then insulate that wire. We're just going to go ahead and re-insulate these and this one, and then we're going to go to glue it all back in and make sure there is no issues, and we'll get her we'll start to do a finish on it on the exterior. I might go so far as to drill these out and put larger grommets into them so that it doesn't pinch these wires so critically. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, and I'll give it a little wiggle room. So we'll get to sleeving these. Hang on for more. Okay, we got the thing patched together. We got shrink tube. This is double layer. I was thinking triple layer. And this here is double layer of shrink tube. That there is double layer of shrink tube. All of this is double layer of shrink tube. Let's see if you can see that. This one here is going to be double layer whenever this hardens up. Well, it's not going to harden up, not like liquid tape, but it's going to cure up and firm up so that we can at least maneuver these wires to what we need. And we're going to put an additional sleeve on these. These are going to be the high voltage leads. This here is going to be the center tap for the high voltage lead. We did not need to do anything to the 6-volt lines or the 5-volt lines or the common to the primary of the transformer. This here is the hot lead. And I'll tag these as high voltage and that is high voltage center tap for later information, later data for somebody. And instead of making these larger, I decided to put the original primary leads and the 6-volt leads into the one grommet and the 5-volt leads into the other grommet, and leave these out to go into the additional grommet that I put in there. So that way there's not that much tight bending that we need to do on that to wriggle this thing back on and in place. So that's going to be it pretty much for the power transformer. I got the top cap done. When I get this wrapped up, we're going to take and do a little finish work on the EI plates for the transformer and get them looking good so that we can put it back in. I got the basket all ready to go on there, and the lamp holders are cleaned up. So it's going to be pretty much all cabinet work now for at least for the next couple of days. I gotta prep up and get that thing ready for prime time on eBay. So that's something else I got to get done priority today. I got some of the cabinet laminations to relam. They're relamming lama ding dong in now. So it's going to take a couple hours for that to cure up. So it's paperwork. So see you on the next issue.